And hello, this is Linda Morrison of Mind, Body, Joy podcast, and I'm here interviewing Lisa Strickland today. Lisa is Australia's leading health coach in immunity solutions and assists busy people with their autoimmune issues. Lisa, thank you so much for being here once again.
Hi, Linda. Thanks for having me.
I really, really enjoy the topics we get to speak of because we're very aligned, and it does surprise me how much I do know about health, and over the years really just been a geek around it and taught a lot of people practical applications of how they can make their health a lot better. I know you're an expert in helping people support their immune systems, and can you just tell us a little bit about this topic that's actually going on at the moment of stress and pressure that people are having? It's a global thing, and how they can support themselves with things like magnesium and, good practices around that.
Yeah. So at the moment, and like we've always had stress, but at the moment with everything that's going on, it has been tenfold, and everybody is feeling tired and run down, and, they don't know what to do to give themselves a lift. And one of the things that we use a lot when we get stressed is our magnesium stores in our body. Now, magnesium is really, really important to actually regenerate the whole of our system. So when we go to sleep at nighttime, it actually kicks in and rejuvenates cells and just really relaxes our body so we can go to sleep and all those sort of things. So it is absolutely essential that we keep our magnesium levels, actually high. At the moment, we don't have enough in our system at all. We're constantly chewing through it, because when you get stressed, you use it up.
Yes.
Okay. You're pulling from the stores in your body and you're using that magnesium. So it has to be replaced. Yeah. And even though we get it out of our food, not as much as we used to, because unfortunately farming practices have, reduced that.
Yeah.
So we need to actually do it in a different way.
Right. Terrific. So I just have here, and I did not pre-plan this, but one of your products, which is the Magnesium Cream, which I really, really appreciate. And when I think of it, I put that on, say, my sore joints or on my upper traps, things like that. So it's just a little bit of that practice I find really, really helps with me. But what other ways can people get magnesium into their systems?
Okay, so lots of leafy greens from a nutritional perspective, and those sort of things are going to really, get that magnesium in. Green, everything green, and the darker, the better.
Yeah.
The darker, the better. Now, from a skin perspective, like you showed, because the skin is our biggest organ, and it goes straight into our bloodstream. We don't have to digest it. We don't have to, our body doesn't have to work on it. It just goes straight in, which is fantastic. Now, the other way is bath salts, which is something that I do as well. Yeah. And these bath salts, any sort of Epsom salts baths are fantastic. It just, if you're having a down day and you're feeling really low, the best thing that you can do to re-energize your body is to have an Epsom salts bath. Yeah. It is it's amazing. You don't realize how good it makes you feel until you get out of it.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It is amazing. It's something I've tried to make a commitment towards, and I don't have a bath at this property, so I find if I do a foot soak,
definitely
as best I possibly can, is get those legs right in there if I can into that bucket. That is a good poor cousin.
Well, that's what I say to people. Some people say I can't get in and out of the bath as well, because those are people as they age. A lot of people can't get in and out, might have a bit of arthritis and can't get themselves up. So, nothing like a bucket and a couple of tablespoons into the bucket with the warm water. Your feet feel like they want to dance everywhere when you come out.
Yeah, it is incredible. I know, look at my pretty feet. So I thanks for actually saying that. I've got to say, if I miss a day of not enough vegetables, I have got this hankering for green vegetables. I can't get enough of them. So I'm not sure that a lot of people get to that stage of their health in really listening to their body, but I only hope that they do. And I've really never, in 30 years of coaching people with their health, I've never met someone who hasn't said they couldn't add more vegetables to their diet.
Exactly.
So we try to just get hopefully the best quality that we can of those, but to make sure that you perhaps add some vegetables to each meal. So even, maybe a little bit of eggs with asparagus in the morning, or baby spinach, those sorts of things. And then lunch, is there veggies there? Dinner, is there veggies there? And I think that is a good, best basic practice that I don't think anyone can disagree with.
Well, literally, if you take the time to look and see what's in things, every vegetable has some quantity of magnesium. It might be just a small bit or it's a larger bit, but everything pretty much has it in there. So it is, it's an amazing mineral and very important. And if you feel that you're not eating enough vegetables, you can get supplements, and you're better to buy a liquid supplement for magnesium than you are to get sort of tablets, because it doesn't work. Or a powder. A powder is good as well.
Right.
So, but it is good to get it out of your vegetables and all the other things. But I'm just about putting as much as you can in. You can't have too much. There's no possibility. And especially if you're having trouble sleeping and those sort of things, you're definitely, and relaxing, you're definitely deficient in magnesium. If you can't relax and you're running at 100 miles an hour, you need to get a lot in to slow yourself down, so that your body can relax. Because, for your immune system, your body needs to relax and rejuvenate at nighttime. And if you're still running and your brain's still working at nighttime and you're dreaming a lot, and you're waking up in the middle of the night thinking, oh, I forgot this, that's when you're going to, body's not going to rejuvenate properly, and you're not going to give your immune system, what it needs to rejuvenate properly, so that it can work really, really well.
Beautifully said. And what I'm noticing with the last 2 years and the lifestyle changes in people, really losing track of weekend timeouts, and during the week seems like the week, and the days are long, and we're all on this international time clock in a fashion where there's no wind down necessarily anymore. There's no wind down of the week. There's no wind down of the evenings, and there's people working 5 times the amount to get the same reward as they did 2 years ago in terms of their work life. And this has been universally said, and I find it does, no one's saying anything different to that. So this is hence why I wanted to talk to you about this again, to give people options, choices, and practical things that they can do every day. Because one Epsom salt bath, or one, actual magnesium bath is not, and one good meal with green vegetables is not going to change your world. It is something that you have to constantly do and constantly be reminded of. So thank you for actually saying all of that. So while we work out, my area is behavior change. So while we work out how to calibrate our days in a much better way that's more sustainable, I think moving forward post pandemic, you've got all these support things that you can do, but you need to be reminded and made accountable.
Yeah, definitely. Habit is just such an important part of our life. It's what gives us all our bad habits, but it can also give us all our good habits as well. And it's just adding one thing and making sure you do it every day.
Yeah, beautifully said. Thank you so much, Lisa. How do people get in touch with you and learn more from you?
Well, okay, so they can come on to my Facebook pages, Your Autoimmune Solution. They can email me at admin at yourautoimmunesolution.com. And I have Your Autoimmune Solution website as well. So it's all
great website. Check that out. Lisa's very prolific in reference to the work that she's done, the video content that she has, and also her great programs that are online. So thank you so much, Lisa, for speaking to us today.
Thank you, Linda. It's been great.